Tunisia to open the game, playing from right to left on your screens in the red shirts. Good height on that, and it's gone forward off the Scottish player Roddy Grant. Tunisia coming away with the ball through Amour Mazgar, and he's done well, taking it up as far as the 22-metre line. Now it comes wide for Tunisia. Can they get man-on-man here? Yes, they can, and that first tackle has been brushed aside by Abbas Kafani. The little chip into space is fielded well, but the Scots in trouble behind their own line. The offload there to Murray Bringhurst, and he had very little option there other than to kick the ball downfield. Can Tunisia build from here? Well, an error there from Khalid Zegden. Still chances here, though, as they take it up through Abbas Kafani.
Release, Rock!
Exhausting opening stanza to this game. That's gone forward, and Scotland have the advantage. Lee Kibble firing it on the inside, and that's a high tackle. Immediately, the referee says to Mohamed Yusri Sugir, get that arm lower, please. That was Murray Bringhurst sending it wide. Bringhurst running the dummy run. Ben Addison fires the ball the other way into the hands of Lee Kibble. Taken on by Mike Adamson. This is Colin White. Adamson gets it back. Running out of options, the Scots. There's nobody falling into a position to carry the ball. Eventually they will regroup here. Taken by Roddy Grant. And Tunisia standing off him. Grant with the offload. Into the hands of Mike Adamson, and Adamson is going to score. Lovely little step off the right foot. And Scotland are on the board first. Scotland lead by 7 points to 0. Here's that try. So simple at the end, but a lot of hard work in order to get them there. Going. That's not going to go 10. Oh, but it's been played, and so play is continuous. Zegden is brought down on the 10-metre line. That did not go forward. It's turned over. Mark Robertson, captain of Scotland, gathering the ball in on the ground. And a penalty going the way of Tunisia. Hands in the ruck. Out it comes to Lotfi Nino. This is Abbas Kafani. In fact, it's Amour Mazgar. Nino comes in to join the ruck. And Scotland have it in the hands of Murray Bringhurst. Now it's Lee Kibble. Sent wide by Roddy Grant. Out there in glorious isolation, Mark Robertson has to wait for the rest of his team to catch up with him. Throws a hallelujah pass. Adamson can't gather it, and that's gone forward. So that'll be a scrum down inside the 22 for Tunisia. And then
Crichton hold, engage.
Kafani into the hands of Goumir. Oh, and he's taking it over the 22. He's free. One man to beat. Can he make the line? He's over. He can't get it down. It's brilliantly held up by the Scots. Two men getting their bodies underneath the ball carrier there to deny the score. Have a look at this. It looked as if Sabri Goumir had to score here. He's over the line, but there's absolutely nothing he can do. It's super defence. But of course, a put in for Tunisia. They must score here into the hands of Khalid Zegden, and that is the try that will give them a chance to go level. This to level the scores. And he has missed it. So Scotland leading by 7 points to 5. Let's have a look at that again. Ball coming out to the unmarked player. And a very simple score. This is Amour Mazgar. And that's turnover ball.
Dégagez, dégagez, bouge, rock.
Bringhurst. All Scotland have got numbers on the wide here. It's not a great pass, and it's a good recovery though by Mark Robertson with the chip and chase. Will the ball bounce kindly for him as he chases for it? He's got a try, even though he was helped across the line by a hand in the back. That increases the Scottish lead. Second try for Robertson in the tournament. The first just be the last action of the first half. Good kick. Scotland lead by 14 points to 5. We'll look at it again. Now watch as he attempts to gather the ball here, how he gets the big push in the back right there, but he managed to hang on to the ball nonetheless. And the Tunisian defender, perhaps a little fortunate not to be penalised for that. The restart from Adamson as the hooter goes. What can Tunisia do? The pickup by Mohamed Yousri Souguir. Tunisia desperately trying to keep this ball alive and use it. And they've got a chance here. There's a man standing wide unmarked, and here he is on the ball now. This is Abbas Kafani. Has he got the legs to go all the way? He's got some support. Ducking through the one tackle. Oh, he's thrown it away, and Bringhurst puts it into touch to end the half. So at half-time, Scotland leading by 14 points to 5. That would be good news for Australia if it stays that way. They would go through with New Zealand in this group. But Tunisia have still got 7 minutes left to try and turn this around. And if they can win this game, they are the team who will qualify due to the fact that they beat Australia in pool play. Adamson with the restart. Taken in by Khalid Zegden. And then up by Souguir. He takes it over the halfway line. Good positive start to the second half for Tunisia. This is Lotfi Nino. Souguir. Souguir gets it back. Oh, that's a lovely offload as well. This is Nino. He's got support either side of him. He's looking around, and he finds coming up on his inside Sabri Guemir. Guemir gets the pass away and the try from Khalid Zegden. And there may be a penalty and a yellow card in addition to that for some off-the-ball play, well, after-the-fact play, really, which would bring them within 2. And he's got it. So, perfect start to the second half, and the try scorer Zegden is back on his feet. Let's have a look what happens after the try is scored. This is Nino, and then it's Guemir who offers up the ball when he could have scored himself. Down he goes, and then the knee in the kidneys. Now, looking at it again, that perhaps was not as premeditated as you may have felt. Well, while we were watching that, Tunisia have scored another try, and this is converted, and Tunisia are ahead by 19 points to 14. So there's the try. And the restart from Nino. So Tunisia leading 19-14. What a dramatic turnaround. And here they are on the attack again. Nino stampeding towards the line. He's eventually brought down by Roddy Grant. Just 6 meters out now. The pick and drive by Mohamed Souguir. But the penalty going to the defending side. Scotland down to 6 men. Remember, yellow card after that try. And not controlled by the Scots, and Roddy Grant has to fall on it. Knock on and put into the scrum for Tunisia. Free kick. Got to take it from the 15-metre line. Sabri gives it to Nino. Has a look to Zamor Mazgar, and then the little chip into space. He's got there. And that is the 4th try for Tunisia, and that might be the end of the main competition for Australia. Well, that's what it means to Australia. It looks very much as if they're not playing in the main competition tomorrow, because Tunisia have turned round a half-time deficit of 14-5 and now lead 24-14 with this conversion to come. And he's got it. What a great kick. 26-14 it is now. And a dramatic second half turnaround for Tunisia. There was the chip through. A really good piece of chasing. And the try scored by Zamor Mazgar. So Scotland have got to throw the kitchen sink at Tunisia now to get back into this game. This is Ben Addison. Good handoff from Addison, and he's got pace. Look, he's gone around that man as if he wasn't there, over the halfway line, but he's run away from his support.
Easy, coming.
There's a substitution being made. Hamami is coming on. And Zegden is going off.
15. 7 red. Set rouge.
Sabri to put the ball in to the line out for Tunisia. 2 minutes left in this game.
Là, si on penalty contre vous, d'accord, tu vous donne un push. Appelez le ball en sortie, d'accord? Calmez-vous maintenant, c'est penalty contre vous.
Well, so the push is the reason for the penalty. And here goes Scotland. Flying down the right-hand side is Ben Addison. He gets the pass away to Mark Robertson. Robertson has just about managed to keep it in play. That's come off a foot, so play continues. And wrestling his way free is Sabri Guamir. Lotfi Nino working the short side, brought down by Robertson. And that man is miles offside.
12, be careful.
Concerned faces on the touchlines for the Scots, as they beat Australia in their opening game by 21 points to 12, and this win against Scotland sees them through. Just wait for the celebrations, which will be long and loud. And still, they're looking for more tries. This is great play by Abbas Kafani. There's nobody anywhere near him, and he is going to score. And the conversion of this try from Kafani will conclude the game. And the Tunisians are already celebrating. Kafani is out on his feet. Well, he's not on his feet, he's on his back. When there is elation attached to it. And the conversion from Nino does indeed end the game, and a really good